Radio Free Tatooine presents Galactic War Report, a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes podcast.
Boshuda, fellow holotable hustlers, you're tuned into Galactic War Report, a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes podcast that's better than some and worse than others. I'm Sean, aka the other Sean, and tonight's show is going to be a little different. I've got some things that I want to talk about regarding not the future of Galactic War Report, I guess, as much as the future of me, and where I'm headed creatively. So, yeah, this is not an episode that I wanted to record. Let me say that. So the show is, after almost 10 years, winding down, and it feels weird. It feels really weird to say that, and I don't know. I just wanted to get a few thoughts out to people instead of just posting in Discord like, "Hey, thanks for all the years of engagement. We're done now." You know, I wanted to give a little more clarity to what's going on. So I mentioned in the last episode that Golden Pop-Tart, or Josh, had left. He had some life changes that kind of made it just time for him to step away. And I totally appreciate all of his contributions, and I totally get all of his reasons. It all makes sense. But that kind of made it so that I have to figure out where it goes next, right? And I kind of thought, well, I could do this myself. I thought I could get another host. Or, and I mentioned this in that episode, I could do like some rotating hosts. And I put some feelers out there, and I got some pretty good responses. There were a lot of people that were very excited to maybe be a part of it. And that was really cool. I appreciate that. But the reality is, like, onboarding a new host is not easy. It's, and I mean, I guess that sounds like, I just don't want to deal with it. But when John left, you know, I started this show almost 10 years ago with John, and he was a huge catalyst to getting the thing going. Like, without him, there's no Galactic War Report. And when he left, that was hard, but I hung out with Josh a lot. I worked with him, and I thought, well, we can make this work, you know? And it was tough figuring out the dynamic just of a new person. Like, okay, so what are his responsibilities? What are mine? How do we interact on mic? You know, I mean, like we hang out at the office and talk, but that's different. So fortunately, that worked out really well. And we had, what, I forget the timing exactly, but about 4 years with Josh. And that was awesome. And I appreciate that a lot. But as I look toward the future, and I think about starting anew, it's just a lot. So anyone that did reach out or did agree, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. But I'm I'm not disappearing. I'm not going to stop playing the game. I'm still in the same guild. We're still doing the same things, but I don't have the bandwidth right now. And so him leaving means that we're going to be moving on to a new chapter, right? Cool. All right. I knew that. But I guess it just kind of feels like this chapter is not a Galactic War Report chapter for me. So, yeah, I'm excited about it a little bit. You could probably hear in my voice I'm a little conflicted, but yeah. So I have needed a bit of creative space, and I just saw this as an opportunity to take that. So, way before I podcasted, I was a musician, and I'm not like blaming the podcast, but since I've been podcasting for the last 10 plus years, when you count Radio Free Tattooing, I have not played much music at all. I was in two bands. I was in a band called the Edgerton's Pen Conspiracy, or EPC, much easier, and a band called Defender, and they were both just meant the world to me. I mean, they were both just incredible projects. And when I started Radio Free Tattooing, I was like, okay, well, this is my new creative outlet. That's cool. And then that transitioned into Galactic War Report, and that was awesome. But it did mean that my creative energy couldn't be used for music. And that's kind of hard, because I've been feeling more inspired to get back into that. And to be honest, like, the show wouldn't let me. I am once a week, I would come down here and spend my entire Wednesday working on this podcast. I would do a Twitch stream and then jump right into Doth Chat for our patrons, and then record the show and then mix it. And I would get to bed super late. Sometimes 2 or 3 in the morning, and I have to get up, get the kids ready for school in just a few hours, So that's not good for a 40 plus guy. It's just not. So, I'm taking care of myself, I want time to do what inspires me. And right now that's music. So I'm going to be focusing on that instead of podcasting. Now that I have all this fancy podcast gear, I just got a really nice new board for podcasting. Not great for music, but for podcasting, it's excellent. So this show has meant the world to me. It really has. It's one of the coolest projects I've ever been involved in. The fans, the community, like I said, you can probably hear in my voice that I'm feeling some feelings right now. But last week, I looked at our reviews on Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, because I was weighing this decision. You know, this has been on me for a while, and I just I felt so moved by so many people saying that we were like the best part of their Friday. Are you kidding me? Like, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of this. Whether you're a patron or on our Discord or what we call a scavenger, right? Or if you just listen and don't interact outside of that, still, I appreciate that. It's been my honor to be a part of this community. Oh my God. It's been so cool. And when I quit playing the game, it was like torture because of all you guys. I had to come back, you know. So I'm not quitting the game. I'm not quitting streaming per se. I'll still be on Twitch from time to time. Grand Arena's got to get played, so I might as well get on there and interact while I'm doing it. But as far as the podcast goes, this is probably it. I am going to leave the feed up, so the shows will not disappear. The website will stay up, radiofreetatooine.com. It's on my resume, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there. And who knows if I get burned out on music and I say, you know what, I'm too old to be playing clubs, these kind of clubs. You know, maybe I'll get back into this. I don't know. But I certainly can't promise that. Certainly wouldn't count on it. Man, I wish I could just do some blurf days and tell you who I'm grinding. That'd be great. But yeah, I am, like I said, I'm excited to get back to music. I'm not going to drag this out for an hour. You guys probably hate. It's awkward hearing someone who's on the verge of tears, as I clearly am. I cry at good commercials though, so don't worry about me. This is a natural part of my day. Yeah. So stay in touch. You can check my bands out actually if you miss me and you want to hear me singing about ridiculous things. EPCrocks.com is EPC's website. And then Defender, I'm actually building their website right now. It is defenderband.com. As I'm recording, it's not up, but over the next few days it should be. And all of our stuff's on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff. There's a million bands called Defender, which is tough. So hopefully that site will get up so you can find the right one. But we have a song called 747. So if you type in Defender 747, you can find us. Anyways, that's not what this is about. Yeah. So like I said, I'm not vanishing. I'm just going to be working on different things, and I'm still down to talk Galaxy of Heroes in Discord or on Twitch. But Galactic War Report is like the last report. So, you know, I thought about trying to, for like a final episode, trying to get John on here and Josh and like celebrate the good times and even Crazy Excuses, because she was a host for a while. But the more I thought about it, the more I just thought it's already over. You know? It seemed like a dog and pony show that we don't need. And listen to me, I couldn't handle that. Are you kidding me? No way. So, I just want to say thanks to all of you. Thank you for listening, supporting, and letting this show be a part of your life for so long. I mean, it's 10 years of listening to me. The hell is wrong with you? All right. For the last time, I'm Sean, aka the other Sean. And this has been Galactic War Report. May the Force and RNG always be with you.